The stage is set.
I'm a ball star! I'm a ball star!
An all-star cast of our most memorable contestants is back for one more shot at glory. These all-stars will face brand new, bigger, and crazier challenges on the most extraordinary obstacle course ever assembled. Those all-stars must be prepared to endure breathtaking spills, spectacular tumbles, and catastrophic falls. Only the four swiftest and fastest all-stars will move on and compete in our final obstacle course, the biggest of them all, the Wipeout Zone. The epic competition begins now to see which all-star will emerge victorious and which will wipe out.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Hello, America, and welcome to Wipeout. I'm John Anderson here with John Henson. And today, it's a very special all-star edition of Wipeout.
Oh, so we brought back all the winners.
Nope, not a winner in the bunch, but they are some of our favorite, most entertaining contestants.
So they're really more like fall stars.
Now, that's well put. And today, they're looking for redemption and another shot at 50 grand.
Well, do they understand that our new course makes last year's look like a spa treatment?
We will soon find out for sure as our all-stars take on this week's Wipeout Qualifier. It all starts with the spiked fenders. It's a spiky bridge over the river of mud.
Mud.
After that, we move on to the sucker punch.
Don't let the name fool you. It punches everyone.
And then on to our old friends, the big balls, and their new friend, the motivator.
Yeah, the all-stars better watch their backs, as well as their fronts.
From there, it's on to the trampoline hurtles.
I believe you mean hurtles, John. They don't tickle.
And finally, our all-stars will have to make their way across the trapeze swing set. Of our 24 all-stars, only those with the top 12 times will make it past the qualifier and on to the next round.
Well, I can't wait to see who is crazy. I mean, cool enough to come back and give it another shot. The third member of our Wipeout team, Jill Wagner, is down on the sideline.
All right, guys, let's start the all-star episode of Wipeout. Our first contestant is Super Stu.
Super Stu's bringing it, baby! Woo!
Super Stu. He was a hero of our Wipeout Bowl special, and nice to see he hasn't let himself go.
Yeah, he has really got a grip on himself there, doesn't he?
His belly makes me happy.
Really? It's making me seasick.
Super Stu tossing off his cape and his super swim cap.
Oh, baby! Let's do this!
Believe it or not, the last time Super Stu was here, he made it all the way to the Wipeout Zone.
Oh, well, yeah, it looks like Super Stu's arch enemy is gravity, and they appear to be locked in mortal combat as he makes his way up the stairs.
Yeah, now he has to deal with that second set of fenders.
Oh, Super Stu takes a header into the mud. Maybe he should have gotten rid of that super swimming cap.
Super Stu now at the sucker punch. John, it says here that Super Stu's actually a boxer, so he could be really good at this.
It does? Really?
No, wait, I'm sorry. It says he wears boxers.
Well, maybe he should have been wearing a girdle. That punch might not have landed. Wow, Super Stu looking a little bit more like So-So Stu.
I can't see anything.
He's coming up to the big balls, and now would be a super time to start using those super powers. Super Stu, no, wait! Oh, he needed the cave. What exactly are his superpowers?
The ability to get jiggly with it.
Super Stu out of the water and laboring mightily.
Did he just put a wheel of cheese in his mouth?
Now stepping onto the trampoline hurdles. Whoa! Staying on his feet, running over this Johnny. Oh, wow! He's at the end. That was spectacular.
A very dignified performance thus far from Super Stu. Let's see how he handles the trapeze swing set.
Oh! Maybe that swing's made of kryptonite.
I think it may have something to do with Stu's arms being made of ham.
And Super Stu posting a very respectable time of 3:47.
Get him! Back Alaska! Woohoo!
Hey, our Alaskan friend Ariel Never Been Kissed Tweedo is back. Jill spoke with her earlier.
Tell me you have been kissed by now.
Yes, and I don't know. I've been missing out for 21 years.
Kissing is fun.
Kissaholic now. No, I'm kidding. I'm not. Dad, I'm kidding.
Well, kidding or not, it is time to get serious with the big balls.
And she actually crossed these last time. Remember with that technique called the seal hop?
Oh!
Ariel using a slightly different technique, the seal flop. Not as effective, really.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Ariel's dad, I think she might have a problem. Hello, my name is Ariel, and I'm a kissaholic.
Ariel now approaching the trampoline hurdles.
Kissaholic Ariel taking it right in the kisses. This kissaholic thing is getting out of hand, John. I think it's time for an intervention.
Might be too late for that. Look, she's already at the end of the hurdles.
That was fun.
Yeah, and even funner to watch.
Funner's not a word, John.
Let's go, Ariel! There's no pole.
No pole this time.
Now, for those of you who don't remember, this is what they're talking about. Ariel had just made it over the big balls and had a tremendous time going when...
Where's the pole?
She couldn't see the 20-foot pole that was directly in front of her.
Yeah, so like they said, no pole this time, but she does need to trapeze herself onto that swing. Oh, and she did it beautifully. Nice.
Let's go, Ariel!
Now, one last jump onto the finish platform.
That's our Ariel.
All right, standing up locks in Ariel's time of 2 minutes, 50 seconds. Dancing proves that rhythm is a gift bestowed upon few.
And speaking of dancing and poles, up next it's our go-go dancer, Jessie Duran.
Whoa, low blow, John. Jessie Duran is a very sweet, very innocent girl.
Yeah, you're right, John. Totally sweet. Really innocent.
Welcome back to Wipeout, Jessie.
Thank you.
Now, I understand that you're working at a library now. Is that right?
What kind of library?
Kind of library that has a 2-drink minimum?
Okay, so she wore a skimpy little bikini when she spoke with Jill. But as you can see, she's all business now. She's just really trimming her budget.
Not wearing these.
Well, the recession affects everyone, John. Now in her work uniform, Jessie Duran will try not to get her clothes dirty. Oh! Yeah, it got dirty, John.
But hey, check it out. We were wrong about her being a librarian. She's actually a plumber.
Hey, John, look ahead on the course. That super weirdo Ben Kronberg, remember him?
Oh, yeah, the guy who fell in love with the big balls, of course.
Yeah, well, Jill had to break some bad news to it.
They're seeing someone else.
Oh,
Big balls are seeing someone else. Are you gonna cry? Don't cry.
John, this is a bit awkward. Imagine seeing 4 exes all at once.
Wait a minute, you've dated 4 women?
All right, here goes the weirdo.
Whoa, and somehow he stays up. Does that mean what I think it means?
We'll see. Weirdo Ben now one last ball.
Oh, he has
Nice.
got this down to a weird science. Unbelievable. Ben Kronberg's so romantic, the balls took him back. But weren't they seeing somebody else?
Actually, John, the big balls have been breaking hearts all day.
And it looks like in the case of Indiana Jones fan Andrew Pagana, attacking hearts. Ow!
Ooh, swell hat.
Not you, it's the big ball.
Oh! I'm just not ready for a ball friend. Animal lover Jessica Bertoni's heart always in the right place.
Yeah, and now it's underwater. You don't complete me.
Oh, breaking face is hard to do. No matter who it is. Oh, just never feels good getting kicked to the curb.
Well, maybe she should try again, but this time with a guy.
How about Carla guy? John, she's coming up to the spiked fenders.
Oh, no.
She seems a little nervous. Why might that be, do you think?
Well, it could have something to do with the last time she was here.
Oh, right. Well, she better get going soon. This is a timed event.
Okay,
All right, it's about time.
I can't do this one.
What's she doing?
What is going on here, John? Carla guy is running around the spiked fenders.
Yeah, I don't know where she's going. She's already been disqualified for skipping the first obstacle.
Going for the sucker punch. Or not.
Right?
Let's just see how many obstacles she can avoid on the qualifier.
Wait, now what is she doing? She's going into the water?
Carla showing off her newly acquired talent for avoiding stuff.
Yeah, I believe she learned that from my ex-wife.
So Carla Guy will not be taking home the 50 grand today.
Yeah, but someone will. Come back and see which one of our former losers,
Johnny?
all-stars, God, will take home our grand prize.
Welcome back to a special all-star edition of Wipeout. Of the 24 favorites who began the day, only the top 12 times will move on to the next round.
Our next contestant, ready at the top of the course.
Love Shane Johnson. She was known as the Siren, John.
I wonder why they call her the Siren. It's because of that.
Yeah, that's right, Jill. The last time Siren was on the show, it sounded like there was a 5-alarm fire.
Quiet now, heading over to the spiked fenders. There she goes.
Oh, the siren really tooted her own horn there. Thought she could have made it, but guess it was a false alarm.
Wait a minute. Where is she?
There she is. All right, let's see if she can put some money where her mouth is. Or how about some mud where her mouth is?
Up next for the siren is the sucker punch wall. Silence. Oh! She survived that one, though.
Oh, not this time. The sucker punch wall did not like the siren's tone.
The sucker punch aiming right for Shane's hunker.
Yeah, well, maybe it just wanted some peace and quiet.
The siren is out now and headed to the big balls.
She's screaming at the big balls. I don't think they like that. Nope. They don't like that.
You know, I'm starting to think she's gonna scream the whole time. Check it out. Even when her mouth is closed. This girl is really committed. Or maybe she should be committed.
Next up, John, are the trampoline hurdles.
Siren getting punished. She does not appear to be enjoying herself, John.
That's certainly not as much as Jill. Oh, really having trouble, John. Oh!
And the siren gets her whistle wet.
The siren out of the water and heading to the trapeze swing set.
Let's go, Shane!
Here, all she has to do is grab that trapeze bar, land on the swing, and then jump to the platform beyond.
Sounds trapezy. And yet Shane made it look trap hard.
Well, because she fell, she'll have to end up on this platform here instead of that one up there.
And with that, Shane locks in a time of 3 minutes, 42 seconds, and I'm gonna have my hearing checked. What's that sound, John? There's an animal in one of our mud pits. Wait a second. That's no animal. It's Keith Biondi, also known as Muddybeard. Remember him, John?
Sure do, and I'd like to say it's comforting to know that some things never change.
What are you talking about? Keith's walking upright now. He's like a live-action version of the evolution of man. Oh, never mind.
But hey, at least he got to rinse the mud out of his beard. That thing was gross.
Whoa, is there another animal on the course?
Yep, and this time it's a cougar. Maria Castro. Jill spoke with her earlier.
Is there anything you'd like to say to the cute young guys of America?
Okay, single guys of America, watch me prowl, watch me growl, and watch me win, baby.
Wow, she is woman, hear her roar. Ooh, sounds like she's coughing up a fur ball.
Now we see the cougar in its natural environment. Shh. Don't make any sudden movements. We'll scare it. Look, very rarely does anyone get to see this animal in its natural environment.
All right, let's jump back on the course where we find Cougar bait, 28-year-old breakdancer Chris Quignon.
Oh, breakdancer showing off some moves. Oh, you know, John, the hardest part about being a professional breakdancer, telling your dad.
Chris has the dubious distinction of not making it to the wipeout zone because he was showboating with his breakdancing moves.
You're a moron.
Yeah, see, what you don't know about b-boying, John, is that it's more about flair and panache.
Oh, wow! That was outstanding. Did you see that?
Unbelievable. Big Balls 2 Electric Boogaloo. That had flair and panache. Speaking of dancers, is that Baryshnikov at the top of the course?
No, that's Schwarzenegger fan Rado Pagash.
You sure he's not a dancer?
Positive. Jill got his story.
Okay, guys, I'm down here with Rado Pagash. Welcome back to Wipeout.
Glad to be back.
You got a second chance. What are you gonna do differently?
I think I'm just gonna try to terminate everything.
Well, let me just say I'm glad my name is John Henson and not John Connor.
Rado the Terminator coming up on our spiked fenders.
Oh, it's Rado that gets terminated. But now it's time for T2. That's try to on the spiked fenders. Let's see how he does. Wait a second. Where'd he go, John?
So I guess for now the fenders say hasta la vista to Rado.
John, they said goodbye to a lot of people today.
Au revoir. Here's self-described spaz Brian Syed.
Ow! He's gonna have some back spasms after that. Ooh, peace out!
Hey, it's one-word model Dana Jameson, who said, you know, one word at a time. Still does.
And here comes father of three, Robert Puttegg Davis. Ooh, Puttegg goes over easy and lands hard.
William Hill is back. You remember, John, he's a karate expert. Hey, Joe found out about some of his other interests earlier.
You know karate,
Yes.
but you're also a big Star Wars fan, right?
Yes, I am a big Star Wars fan.
Young Jedi, you must learn the ways of the Force. Chewbacca is very good.
It's just like Captain Kirk. Wow.
All right. Here comes our Jedi heading to the trapeze swing set. Johnny's hesitating. What's he doing?
He's channeling the teachings of his masters, John. Yoda, Chewbacca, Mr. Spock. I guess you can add Tarzan to that list of masters.
And with a time of 3 minutes 53 seconds, we will see a return of the Jedi in round 2.
All right, way to go, William. So what was Yoda saying to you all through the course?
Do not quit, young Jedi, or I will kick your butt.
Dork.
Joining him in the next round, we have Super Stu Yasutaki, Keith Muddy Beard Biondi, Robert Puttegg Davis, Ariel, our Kissaholic Tweedle, Shane the Siren Johnson, Rado, the Terminator Pagash, and the Weirdo, Ben Kronberg.
All right, there's your look at the leaderboard, but we clear the scores at the end of each round, so the All-Stars will be starting each new event with a clean slate.
Welcome back to a special edition of Wipeout. Some of our favorite contestants are back for another shot at our new course and our cash prize. Johnny.
Oh, these aren't just everyday contestants, John. Remember, they're all-stars. Tell them who's still with us.
We have fan favorite Ariel Kissaholic Tweedle, the Spaz Brian Syaz, also the Terminator Rado Pagash, one-word model Dana Jameson, William the Jedi Hill, breakdancer Chris Quignon, and of course, Super Stu Yasutaki.
You heard them, man. They're all pro people. And we're about to reacquaint them with an old friend who's had a bit of a makeover since last time they saw each other.
The Gyro Sweeper.
Oh, yeah. Tell them how it works, sister.
Contestants will stand on 10-foot-high pedestals as the sweeper moves in a circular motion.
But once I pull the magic lever, the gyro arm at the end of the sweeper will begin to rotate as well. Contestants will have to time whether to duck or jump over the gyro arm, which sounds really hard.
But it gets harder. They're also going to be wearing sacks.
Oh, now it sounds even harder.
All right, let's see if we can teach these all-stars some new tricks. And the sweeper is underway.
Is this a joke?
Whoa, 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 John, our all-stars aren't ready yet. I think they're having a little trouble here.
This is hard.
Sack up. You've been here before.
I can't get in my thingy.
Close your eyes for a second. It's scary.
No, I got enough scary without agitating it.
The sacks are going to make it interesting, but I'm still expecting great things from our all-stars.
You mean great wipeouts?
Right.
Oh, Super Stu's up.
Super Stu's ready. I guess we're all ready then, right?
Oh! I almost took a header.
All right, they seem ready enough to me. Let's get this show going.
Hold on. Not quite ready yet.
Look, I got these two cameras right here. Just checking out the side view.
Indeed. Super Stu, you are an inspiration to full-figured models everywhere.
How's that? It's good stuff, huh? Good stuff.
So good, I'm gonna cancel my subscription to Chubby Fellas Quarterly.
All right, John, fire up the gyro sweeper.
With pleasure. Now, this could take a while, John. These are seasoned vets, the best of the best. They're like Wipeout warriors.
I can't jump. I can't jump.
That kind of negative attitude is going to lead to that. Ouch.
Animal lover Jessica Bertoni doesn't even make it past one rotation.
So that leaves 11 contestants standing.
Shane the Siren Johnson announcing an air raid.
Oh, Super Stu gets blitzed.
All super things must come to an end, my friend. These sacks make it hard, John.
Yeah, even B-boy Chris Quignon's mad crazy dance skills are being stifled by the sack. This gyro sweeper sure isn't messing around, but it keeps going around.
Oh, one-word model Dana fall. John, I blame you for that one. You confuse her with your multisyllabic words and your complete sentences.
Rado the Terminator, gosh, holds on.
I don't think our primitive technology is strong enough to stop a machine from the future.
Puttig took a hit there, scrambling to hold on.
Oh, and Shane the Siren Johnson is mercifully silenced.
We are down to 8 contestants. We need only 2 more to fall before we have our final 6 that move on.
Ooh, Brian, our spaz gets tripped up along with Moneybeard Keith Biondi.
Nice effort.
They're both struggling to hold on, but the sweeper keeps moving. Still need 2 contestants to drop before we're at our final 6.
Weirdo Ben gets whacked along with the spaz and Keith. Whoa, even William Hill, our Jedi, gets knocked out.
Wow, what happened?
You just witnessed the awesome power of the gyro sweeper. That's what happened, Chris.
Super weird Ben bounces off the platform and is the 5th person to fall in. And since Spaz hits the water just before Keith, he and his purple jumper are headed home. While Muddybeard's moving on, along with Jedi William Hill. Check out William's move. Obi-Wan, eat your heart out, huh? So we've entered our $1,000 bonus round with only 4 contestants left.
Oh, and the sweeper kisses Ariel goodbye.
She gets a big smack from the sweeper arm and the pedestal.
She really just can't help herself, John. It's a disease.
So we have 3 guys left in the running for the $1,000 bonus.
I'm not jumping. Come on,
Our
man.
Terminator Rado,
Come on, boy.
Puttig, and breakdancer Chris Quignon. They all seem to be taking a beating from the gyrating arm.
But it's the Terminator who gets terminated.
Show me that again, Johnny.
The sweeper arm uses the Terminator as scrap metal. I know now why you cry.
Me and you, big dog. First to you, first to you, first to you.
So it's down to Robert Puttig Davis and B-boy Chris Quignon up for the $1,000 bonus.
It's all you, dog.
Word.
Man, what a wipeout.
Tremendous.
The sweeper arm does a little breaking of its own. Check that out.
Yeah, the sweeper is extra brutal for these all-stars today. Robert Puttig Davis, $1,000 richer.
High five! He'll be moving along with B-boy Chris Quignon, the Terminator Rado Pagash, Ariel used to never been kissed but is now a kissaholic Tweedo, William the Jedi Hill, and Muddybeard Keith Biondi.
We are back on a special all-star edition of Wipeout.
Howdy!
Aren't you from Connecticut?
Yeah, southern Connecticut, John, you know, cattle country.
Well, Pards, we've cut the field from 12 contestants to 6, and here they are. Muddybeard Keith Biondi, the Terminator Rado Pagash, breakdancer Chris Quignon, Ariel the Kissaholic Tweedo, Robert Puttig Davis, and the Jedi William Hill.
Now, by the end of this round, 2 of those contestants will have bought the farm thanks to the Bucking Bull.
Here's how it works. Our 6 all-stars will mount up and see who can stay on this mechanical bull the longest. Here's the rub. It's 15 feet in the air and on the end of a swinging arm. And the longer you ride it, the faster it spins and the harder it bucks.
And to get their blood boiling, we hung red capes, you know, because mechanical bulls hate the color red.
Because it's his 2nd time on national TV, Bull brought along his parents.
Oh, look at my boy. He's on the TV.
They must be so proud, John.
The 4 all-stars that stay on the bull the longest will be headed to the wipeout zone.
This is gonna be a bucking good time. Let's get right down to the first little doggy. Yeehaw! Well, more of a big, hairy sheepdoggy. But it's Moneybeard Keith Biondi.
There's the horde, and our bull's a bucking and the hares a flying.
Rolling out. Flew right off the top of his head. Luckily, the rest of Keith's body is a well-stocked hair reserve.
Not even 10 seconds in, and Muddybeard's already fighting it.
Our bucking bull must be trying to impress his mama.
Mama didn't let her baby grow up to be nice to cowboys.
Those red curtains are just tormenting Keith, John. Tickling the peach fuzz on his bald spot, coarse hair hanging from his nose.
Oh, Muddybeard gets thrashed, and he's down, John, at the 40-second mark.
Muddybeard rode hard, but was put up wet.
Next up to ride the bull is Kissaholic Ariel Tweedo. She's down with Jill.
Last time you made it all the way to the wipeout zone. Tell me you're gonna do it again this time.
Oh, it's in the bag. In the bag.
All right, in the bag. Just like a big old burger and fries. Oh, sorry.
That sound means it's bucking time.
Woo, scary!
Wait till that bull gets hopping, Ariel. You might be kissing your wipeout chances goodbye.
Get off!
Well, she can definitely kiss her hat goodbye.
Whoa, now she's kissing the back of the bull's head. Hard.
Oh, God, there's...
Kissaholic, maybe, but not a kissing expert. You're not supposed to chip your teeth going to first base.
Oh, and the final kiss-off comes at the 58-second mark.
What a fall.
Ariel found out the hard way that the bull doesn't kiss on the first date. Incidentally, he also doesn't hold doors open or pick up the check.
Well, he was raised in a barn, John.
Up next is breakdancer Chris Quignon. He's been here before, John, and lost his spot in the wipeout zone, so he'll need to stay on that bull for 58 seconds if he wants to lock in his spot this time. Wow, that bull's spinning like it's doing the windmill on a piece of cardboard. Kind of makes me want to beatbox.
Wow, he's hanging on.
That is the idea, Jill. And in about 10 more seconds, he'll advance to the wipeout zone.
I spoke too soon.
So did I.
Oh, and another tough break dance for Chris Quignon. He's off at 47 seconds.
Well, that time's good enough to beat Keith Biondi, but both he and Chris now have to wait out 3 more contestants. However, it does move Ariel Tweedo into our wipeout zone.
And looking to join her is this man. It's Rado Pagash. He looks a little anxious up there, John. It'll start in a second, Rado. Keep your shirt on.
Okay, guys, let's do this. Come on. Yeah, man. Let's do it.
Or don't.
Rado. All right there, buddy. Yeehaw.
Look, he's turning away. This must be very difficult for a father to watch.
Yeah, why do I get the feeling that's not the first time he's torn off his T-shirt to show a crowd his chiseled, hairless chest?
Come on, babe. I'm gonna make it to wipeout zone.
Well, to clinch a spot in the zone, he'll need to beat 47 seconds. Anything less, and our Terminator is going to be on the bubble.
I think he can do it, John. He is one grade A hunk of prime beef. Pardon me, ma'am.
All right, John, just a few more seconds, and Rado will advance to the wipeout zone. He's got it.
Oh! No, he doesn't.
No.
He missed it by 1 second. Looks like in the battle of machine versus machine, the machine won.
Looking at the leaderboard, Chris Quignon earns a spot in the wipeout zone. Rado and Keith Biondi now both on the bubble. And next up, Jedi William Hill.
Okay, William, you didn't make it this far last time. What are you going to do differently to make it all the way to the wipeout zone?
Oh, please don't do another Yoda impression.
It is difficult to know. Uncertain about the future. It is.
Zork.
Yeah, I'd like to use the Force to make sure he doesn't do that again.
Well, John, if our Jedi can stay on the ball for more than 46 seconds, you're going to get another dose of Yoda in the wipeout zone. So we're rooting for or against William?
I'm torn. Oh, look at this! What does it mean if he falls off in 11 seconds, John?
Wow, that means the rise of the machine Rado punched his ticket into the wipeout zone.
Whoa, yes, baby! 50 G's is sailing away!
I'll be back in a wipeout zone.
Yep, Rado will be there, but still on the bubble is Keith Muddybeard Biondi.
Nobody puts Biondi on the bubble.
Well, looking to burst that bubble is our last contender, this man right here. It's Putt Egg.
Come on, bull. Do what you gonna do, man.
What you need to do is beat Muddybeard's time of 40 seconds to get to the wipeout zone.
Oh, the steaks and eggs couldn't be higher.
You're all class, Hoss.
Putt Egg getting spun around like a chicken with his head cut off.
He's 30 seconds in, just 10 more seconds left on the egg timer. This is where it gets really difficult. 5 more seconds and Putt Egg's got it. I don't know if he's gonna hold on here. He's off and in the water.
Wow, Putt Egg with a time of 41 seconds inches Muddybeard out of the wipeout zone by 1 single second.
So here's a look at your final 4 All-Stars. Ariel Kissaholic Tweedo, Chris Breakdancer Quignon, Rado the Terminator Pagash, and Robert Putt Egg Davis. Welcome back to our All-Star edition of Wipeout, where, Johnny, personally, I think the Wipeouts have been the All-Stars.
True that, but now it's big time. $50,000 on the line, and one more obstacle must be conquered. The Wipeout Zone.
Wipeout Zone made up of several stages, and it works like this. Contestants rocket into the zone using our catapult.
Then it's a short swim over to the Gears of Doom. 3 spinning gears, contestants must navigate their way across. If not timed perfectly, they send you straight back into the ice-cold water below.
Then it's on to the scary go-round. The object here, jump onto the rotating spinning platform, then make your way to one of those 2 stairways without getting clobbered by the spinning arm. Once on top, they have to make it past these 2 wrecking balls to the finished platform where they'll face down the gauntlet.
The gauntlet is comprised of the piston punch, then the bumper turntables, and finally, you have to cross the treacherous drop bridge to the finish platform.
4 All-Stars remain, and the fastest time will pocket the 50 grand. Our first All-Star of the night is breakdancer Chris Quignon. Let's review how he got to the zone. Chris used some of his best moves on the qualifier. He danced his way through the sweeper, posted the second best time of the day on the bucking bull, thus granting him one of the coveted spots in the wipeout zone.
All right, time for the big show.
Shout out to all my friends, Bay Area, B-boys, everything.
Chris Quignon giving a shout out to all the B-boys. See if he's got the right moves here tonight.
Whoa, and he gives a shout out as he has launched into the zone. Look at that replay, rocketed 30 feet into the air.
And immediately onto the gears of doom. It's so difficult. If a contestant wipes out here, they have the option of trying again, or they can move on to the next obstacle and just take a time penalty. Onto that second gear. Oh!
Well, back onto the first. Here he is in the water. Take a look at that replay, John. An ill-timed attempt by Chris, our breakdancer.
Chris Quignon not taking the time penalty. He's going for a second attempt, getting ready to bust a move. Oh! Bust a jaw!
Wow! Chris Quignon trying to invent a new move right there. I think it's called a headless horseman.
That was a wicked hard shot, Johnny. He's going to move on and take that time penalty, but, you know, I think the wipeout was penalty enough. Over to the next obstacle, the scary go-round. This calls for a daring and well-timed dash. And this breakdancer knows his timing. Figures it out on the first try. He is onto the platform.
All right, Chris making a go for it. He's got to watch out for the blue wrecking balls, and he makes it.
Yeah!
He now faces down the gauntlet. First up, the piston punch.
Ah! Chris Quignon getting pumped up there, John.
Ooh, and the pistons fire back. Look at your replay here. Good night, and good luck on your next try, Chris.
He's on to the piston punch again for the second time, but already made his way to the bumper turntable, now facing the final stage of the wipeout zone.
The wipeout zone will end with the drop bridge. The bridge can fall out from under you anytime. Whoa!
Can't hold on, dropping into the water below. Chris Quignon showing us another move, the drop and flop. I guess you can add that to his growing repertoire here in the zone.
And he'll try the trio of the gauntlet obstacles for a third time. Onto the bumper turntable. And quickly back for a rematch with the drop bridge.
Holla! Chris letting out another battle cry, trying to pump himself up the way he used to pump up his sneakers.
Quignon slowly making his way to the top. Oh, my God. And he is setting the time to be 8 minutes and 2 seconds. But will that time stand up to 3 more challenges? The first one coming from this man, Robert Putt Egg Davis.
Now, this is Putt Egg's second trip to the wipeout zone, and he is hoping to leave with the 50 grand this time.
Get in this rocket launcher.
Let's take a look at how he got here.
Robert Putt Egg Davis took the qualifier over easy, got scrambled on the sweeper, but still took home the $1,000 bonus, and he managed to beat the bull with a second to spare to secure the 4th and final spot in the wipeout zone.
Will father of 3, Robert Putt Egg Davis, be singing a redemption song tonight, or will history repeat itself? Chris Quignon would like to think it will. There's the buzzer, and Putt Egg is launched into the wipeout zone. Wow!
Good night! Just slammed into the wipeout zone water, John.
Oh, yeah, he nearly shattered his shell there, Johnny.
He is up nonetheless and moving cautiously forward, perhaps still trying to shake off that initial hit, but now charging, holding onto that second gear. The third. Oh.
Yeah, he can't pull it off, and into the water he goes. Putt Egg getting poached in the zone. Taking a second stab at the gears of doom now. Seems like he's taking his time. I think maybe he's just trying to catch his breath here. All right, making a run for it. Oh, wow!
And after that, he will move on and take the time penalty. Now facing down the scary go-round, approaching the 5-minute mark. Chris Quignon, a most interested spectator.
Now remember, there are only 2 points of entry to get to the top of the platform, making timing even more critical on this obstacle.
And Putt Egg going to time it completely wrong, and he is into the water.
I got one word for you, Johnny. Timber!
Yeah. Taking a cue from Humpty Dumpty here. His run is falling apart, and quite frankly, John, I don't know who can put him back together again.
He's made it back onto the platform, but the clock is winding down now, just over 10 seconds left. I think he's playing for pride at this point, John.
Trying to at least get past the scary go-round. Oh, shelled one last time.
Wrecking ball stop him this time. And there it is. A noble effort indeed, but Hot Egg has been cooked.
Welcome back. We are in the second half of the Wipeout Zone. John, that means we got 2 down and 2 to go. The current leader is breakdancer Chris Quignon. All right, let's go to the leaderboard where we see we have Aerial Kissaholic Tweedo. But first, we'll see this man, Rado, the Terminator Pagash. Check out his rise to the zone.
Rado, the Terminator Pagash, eliminated the competition by claiming the best time in the qualifier. He felt the red heat from the sweeper, and after shedding a few unnecessary trappings, he tethered the bucking bull and made it all the way to the Wipeout Zone.
Yes, baby!
Time to beat 8:02, set by Chris Quignon. But remember, John, the future's not set. There is no fate but what we make, and he is set to catapult into the zone right now.
Hey, catapult straining to launch our massive Terminator into the icy water.
Yeah, watch again. Good hang time and a near perfect entry into the Wipeout Zone. He is already onto the gears of doom. 30 seconds have ticked off the clock. That is a very quick pace.
Yeah, onto the second gear already. This man is moving very quickly. Onto the third gear. Will he make it? Yes!
Well, John, this guy's a machine.
Ooh, he sure is. And he's made it to the scary go-round with the fastest time so far today. Oh!
Ah, there's a setback. He goes straight into the obstacle and then straight into the water.
Yeah, take another look at the replay. As I said earlier, there are only 2 stairways up to the center of the platform. If that weren't the case tonight, Rado would have made it.
Now he's taking his time, scanning the obstacle, trying to measure his next attempt.
He's making his move.
Clearly that was not it, John.
Yeah, for some reason he jumped right into the swing arm instead of the platform. Maybe his software needs updating.
Either way, he's going to have to try the scary go-round for a 3rd time. Rado started out very strong, but now only has 3 minutes to complete the rest of the course. He is up, and he has made it this time. He is on to the top of the scary go-round, and now inching his way out to the end.
Got to pick the right moment to jump. Will he do it? Can he conquer this obstacle the way he's conquered the human race?
No! Fails to do it, and it is getting to be judgment time.
Yeah, he's really got to move faster, John. He needs to tap into all his Terminator skills if he wants to pull off this one.
He's making another move. And this time he finds the entrance. And he is up on the obstacle, and he's at the top. 30 seconds left on the clock.
And he makes the jump. Onto the gauntlet now. Chris Quignon watching nervously from the sideline.
18 seconds left. Now you just got to cut loose and go for it if you want to take home that 50 grand, Rado.
Onto the piston punch, but looking nervous, stepping tentatively.
Oh, taken out by the piston punch. The clock will run out. Chris Quignon's time of 8:02 still stands, and it all boils down to this. Our final contestant, Aerial Tweedo. She made it to the Wipeout Zone last time, but didn't go home a winner. Let's see how she returned here today.
Aerial used to never been kissed, but is now a kissaholic. Tweedo got reacquainted with her old friend, the Qualifier. She also used her famous seal hop technique on the sweeper and rode her way into the Wipeout Zone on the bucking bull.
Aerial Kissaholic Tweedo, ready to take her best Wipeout Zone shot.
And she even manages to look adorable in the face of danger, John. Chris Quignon waiting for the final verdict, and here we go. Whoa! And there's the launch, and she will fly far into the Wipeout Zone with a picture-perfect entry, John.
Great height, great distance, great entry, complete with legs crossed. A perfect lady.
Now making her way up to the gears of doom.
Here we go again.
That's right, Aerial Tweedo, second time here in the Wipeout Zone. Can she find redemption? Oh, into the water she goes.
And she immediately decides to take the time penalty. Perhaps a wise strategist. She didn't look like she had things dialed in here on the Gears of Doom. On to the scary go-round, the obstacle that gave Rado and Puteg all those problems.
Ariel is one tough chick.
Yeah, she totally is.
Indeed, Ariel, a tough and fierce competitor. Let's see how she holds up at the scary go-round.
A seal hop of sorts there onto the platform, starting to get up. No, get out of the way! Oh, hard hit to the midsection. Even Chris and Jill knocked back a bit by that.
Yeah, the scary go-round, giving Ariel a kiss-off big time.
But she will try it again. Ariel Tweedo, the only female to make it to the wipeout zone. This young lady, she has the perseverance to tackle any obstacle.
Making it to the top of the scary go-round now. One jump away from completing the obstacle. And she made it.
There you go. And now she faces the gauntlet. Definitely enough time on the clock to pull this off.
Yeah, and these are clearly anxious moments for Chris Quignon.
Making her way through the piston push.
Just by a piston jump. Talk about hitting on her hard.
Wow, Johnny, it sends her swimming. Now less than 30 seconds on the clock. She can do it, but she's got to be perfect. She's got to be flawless. She's got to be fast.
The end is in sight now. 20 seconds left, and she is onto the drop bridge.
She's got to move faster. She wants the $50,000 prize. Just a few feet from victory.
Oh, and it drops, but she manages to hold on. 7 seconds left. Can she make it? She makes the jump, and she has to pull herself up.
Come on, leg.
So close. A stride away from glory.
Oh, my
You
God.
won $50,000. You won Wipeout.
No way.
Yes way.
Ariel not taking home the prize. Your all-star champion for the night, Chris Quignon. He was the one with the right move.
That's going to do it for us, but be sure to tune in next week for a bunch of new contestants, a whole lot of new obstacles, and, of course, a bunch of new wipeouts. Until then, America, I'm John Anderson.
And for our colleague, Joe Wagner, I'm John Henson saying good night and big balls.